Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna talk about my relationship with books. This has been a really complicated situation. I have always wanted to get into reading. I very much judge books on their cover. Basically, if a cover looks interesting, I'm going to buy it and I'm going to read, and I'm always telling myself I'm going to read it, and that usually doesn't end up happening. If we could look at these shelves, I've only read one book in full, and that was We Were Liars. I remember this book. I know. I remember reading it. I don't remember a lot about it. E. Lockhart, we have the same last name. I love the smell of books. And I don't remember much about it. If I could try to give a synopsis on it, it would probably be that there's this girl and she gets into a tragic accident. She's trying to put her memories together, and she's going around finding unique places to put her memories back. And she ends up doing that, but her family's trying to prevent her from doing it. And Sinclair's, that's what I remember. I remember I gave a book talk on this book because in my senior year, my English teacher was like, if you did a book talk, which is if you stood in front of the class, read a part from the book, and then explained it, and if you enjoyed it or not, he would drop your lowest grade. And one day, your boy really needed that. And so I gave a book talk on this book. And I don't remember the part I did. I'm trying to look for it. Oh, wait, I think I just passed it. Oh, here we are. I wrote to Johnny 2 or 3 stupid lovesick emails asking him to find out about Gat. Johnny had the good sense to ignore them. We are Sinclairs after all, and Sinclairs do not behave like I was behaving. I stopped writing and deleted all the emails from my sent mail folder. They were weak and stupid. The bottom line is Gat bailed when I got hurt. The bottom line is it was only a summer fling. The bottom line is he might have loved her pal. We lived too far apart anyway. Our families were too close anyway. I never got an explanation. I just know he left me. And then your boy ended up passing for the 6 weeks. And I started reading Girl in Pieces. I remember it's this girl who's okay, my camera cut out, but if I could remember, it's this girl who starts off in rehab, and then she gets free and she meets up with one of her old friends, and it's her just acclimating back to life. She gets a job, she meets up with her friend Mikey, and it turns out he has a girlfriend, but he's also making the moves on her. And I read this book, but I never finished it. Yeah, I was so close though. Look, I had read this much. My bookmark from high school is still here, and I just had this little bit left. I was so close to finishing this book. I think I might try to finish this one sometime. In 2026, I do want to try to read more because obviously I have a whole fucking bookshelf. But yeah, I want to try to at least read 3 books next year, and hopefully more. Honestly, because there's some book videos I wanted to do, Verity. I wanted to or these Colleen Hoover books. I wanted to read them, and then talk to my friend about them, us on my channel, where it's those Nicole Raffi videos where she sits down with her friend Jake, and she just talks about the book. I want to do one of those. And honestly, what did I read? And honestly talk about it. And let's talk about why I own some of these books. So I own 3 copies of Red, White, and Royal Blue when that movie came out. I was obsessed with that movie. Last One to Die. Oh, this is one where I bought it because the cover looks cool. Look at that. You'll Be the Death of Me. That's another one. Madison Beer, The Marsh King's Daughter. My English teacher, he talked about this book and it sounded really good, and so I bought it. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I bought the whole series, have not read it. Time Bomb, someone told me about it and it sounded interesting. I read a little bit of Pretend She's Here, where it was this girl, her best friend dies, and then her family kidnaps her and tries to make her her best friend. I read a little bit of that beginning. Where the Crawdads Sing, I bought that book because Taylor Swift did a song for the movie, and it's the only reason why I own that book. I loved the Hunger Games, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes movie, so I bought the book. Gossip Girl. So my high school was actually giving away a bunch of the Gossip Girl books, and then I sold majority of them. And I kept this one because of the last name Carlisle. and I think I want to try to read this. Oh, look, see, here's another one. A Gossip Girl novel. I'm going to stop you right here, announced Ken Mogul. Holly, babes, remember, you're not Serena, you're Holly. Okay, Serena whispered. She didn't feel like Holly. Go lightly. She felt like herself. There's a bunch of characters in this who, like, don't appear in the show. Because of Winn-Dixie, I have this book for the sole purpose, like, we watched the movie in class in, like, the 1st or 3rd grade, and I loved it, and so I have the book. But yeah, and I want to keep buying books, but I can't keep justifying myself for buying them if I don't read them. Like, up here, I have more books. I have It Ends With Us, November 9th, The House Across the Lake, another Colleen Hoover book. There's another book I had, Wrong Place, Right Time. This one sounded so good, and I bought it. Late October after midnight, you're waiting up for your 18-year-old son. He's past curfew. As you watch from the window, he emerges, and you realize he isn't alone. He's walking towards a man, and he's armed. You can't believe it when you see him do it. Your funny, happy senior son kills a stranger right there on the street. You don't know who. You don't know why. You only know your son is now in custody. His future is shattered. But yeah, I want to try to read more in 2026. Like, reading just seems like such a fun thing to do, and I want to be able to understand it. And then obviously go through my shelf, and like, if I don't like certain books, to get rid of them, because like I said, they're taking up space on my shelf. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I need to say anything else. I don't think I do. This is a little short video. I think this video is going to be under 10 minutes, and it's okay. I wanted to just do a quick little talk about something. And yeah, now we're here. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe if you already done so. And tell me if y'all enjoy reading, and what are some good ways to get into reading, because this is something I want to do. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.